only chatting with friends and passing our time, like it's total looking like like wasting our life.
Wasting
We
our time and life. Exactly.
time in life, right? So when we
Yes,
inspire the learners, when we teach the learners, then I think like this is the, like I'm living my life, just like the
exactly.
get from the nature, like if we see rivers, if we see plants and trees, they never eat their fruits, and river doesn't drink
Water
its
itself.
water, right? So I think this should learn all the people, like if you have got this beautiful life by the god, then find the motto of your life. Like,
Good evening. How are you?
very good evening. I'm doing fairly well, and thank you for asking. What about you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you.
Okay, and thank you so much for being on time. Actually, it was my heart's desire, like I wanted to connect with you. One day I was scrolling my YouTube channel, and then randomly I got your video. I started
Mhm.
watching, and yes, I love to listen you, and
Oh,
that is why I
thank you.
thought,
Thank you.
yeah, that is why I thought I would like to join with ma'am. So finally we are meeting. Thank you.
Yes.
And but I don't have so much idea about you. First of all, please, ma'am, introduce yourself.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Anjana, giving me this nice opportunity on your channel. Uh, I am Varsha Ranjit Jagtap. I am from Maharashtra, Pune. And reside in Saswat. It's a small city. We have farm here in Saswat, and we are living here. I have only son and a beautiful daughter-in-law and a grandson. He's living in Pune, and once in a week or twice in a week, they come to meet us, or otherwise, we both, me and my husband, go to meet them. And about my education, I am a science graduate. I have completed my graduation in 1988. After that, I got married, and after 7 years of marriage, again I done diploma in computer management and small crash courses of computers related programming, web development, Oracle, C++, like that, and got a opportunity to work as a ADP in charge in computer department in a sugar factory. So I have worked there for 5 years, and again I have done leadership and management course from ISB Hyderabad. It was a scholarship from Goldman Sachs Organization of America, so I did this, and I have worked as a territory manager in, in our Max New York Life Insurance Company for 3 years. Then I thought to start my own institution of computers. So I started my institution with 12 computers in Saswad only. It is a small city, it's a village. So I started, it's for women.
Okay.
Yes. And um, there I was teaching spoken English basics for in
Okay.
rural area.
Mhm.
And uh, that time, again, I'm very fond of sharing knowledge, gaining knowledge, and learning different knowledges. So I learned A1 level of French from Alliance Francaise, and
Okay.
simultaneously, I'm very fond of dancing. So simultaneously, I was running aerobics classes for women.
Mhm.
So it's a little bit my education and working. And English
Mhm.
is, I'm very passionate to learn various languages. And I'm very passionate to learn English and speak in English since my childhood. But my schooling was in Marathi medium. I'm from Marathi speaking family in Maharashtra, and because of lot of responsibility, duties, and all things, I didn't get a lot of time to improve myself. So nowadays, I'm getting leisure time, and again I thought to improve myself because grandson also talking in English now. He go to school, English school, so I thought now it is a time to improve ourselves and fulfill our little bit dreams to speak in English.
Hmm.
That's what.
Great, ma'am. And I'm really glad to know about you. And there is no doubt, I would like to say that you are a versatile personality.
Thank you.
Like you are doing so many things in a time. After that, always people have complained that I don't have time. Yeah, but still,
Yes.
like you are on at that age, like your kids are settled, they are living happily, they are passing their time happily. You can also take rest and enjoy, but still you are pursuing your passion. So that's really commendable, and
Thank you.
really you are doing exceptionally well. I'm really feeling motivated and fully inspired through listening your journey. Yes, so hats
Thank
off you.
you. Oh
And
my God, thank you.
yeah,
And
really,
Anjana, also I would like to know about you also.
yes, definitely. I'm curious to tell about myself.
Mhm.
Um, as you know that I am Anjana and I'm connecting to you from Uttar Pradesh, district
Mhm.
Farukhabad. It's just
Mhm.
near, maybe you must have heard Kanpur, right?
Kanpur, yes, I heard.
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, I was born and raised in Kanpur, but I got married in Farukhabad. It's also a district,
Mhm.
and yes, and it is my district is famous for agriculture of potatoes. Yeah, there are
Okay, okay.
unlimited cold stores in my city, and you can
Mhm.
find multiple dishes related potatoes. People are fond of
Mhm.
eating potatoes, and different varieties you can find here. Yeah,
Mhm.
and yeah, if I talk about my qualification, I completed my post graduation in English literature from
Wow,
Kanpur University. After
very good.
that, I have been teaching for a long time because teaching is
Mhm.
my true calling. I never stop my teaching journey. I enjoy it. Yeah,
Wow,
I feel
very
content
nice.
while teaching. That is why I'm running my YouTube channel. Like
Mhm.
I want to explore a lot of things, and I love to connect with people. Actually, I used to teach, but I was zero at speaking. That is why I started
Okay.
deliberately my YouTube channel to connect with
Wow.
diverse people. Like this is how
Yes.
I can feel more confident while
Mhm.
communicating. Otherwise I was
Mhm.
zero. I When I started my YouTube channel, I didn't have courage to talk with strangers. I didn't know that how to talk, what questions I should ask, or how to articulate my thoughts in English. But now,
Mhm.
I have been practicing for 2 years. I feel
Mhm.
so comfortable now. Like I can
Very
connect
good.
with anyone. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
Practice is
it's
very important.
of course, ma'am. Yeah. So it's a little bit about me. And
Mhm.
okay, ma'am, I have one question. As
Mhm.
you are fully confident, I know that you have been practicing too for a long time.
Mhm.
But if I talk about beginners, they are totally underconfident while talking
Mhm.
with somebody. And
Mhm.
English, as you know, that it's our second language and it's official language. That is why it's really necessary for all the learners, beginners, and teenagers. So, what would you like to say to the beginners? Like how to
Yes.
overcome from hesitation and how to
Mhm.
get confidence while speaking?
Yes. See, the confidence, hesitation. All things are created by ourselves only. See, because English is not our language, it's not our mother tongue, right? It is another language. Okay, but we can't say that we are starting from zero, or we are starting from start from zero, right? To Because in school we have learned the grammar, we have learned English. Okay, so we can write in English, we can read in English, we listen and understand English very well. But when it comes to talking, then we stuck and hesitate. But we
Yes.
have to keep in mind that it is not our mother tongue first thing, and we are not zero in English. Because see, whenever we are going to speak in French, Spanish, or Italian, can we speak? No. On
Yes.
that language we are zero, right?
Hmm.
We are zero. But whenever we talk about English, we are not zero. We can read, we can understand very nicely each and every word, we can understand. But we are not going to talk. We give up to talk with people or in front of people because of hesitation. Second one is we are hesitate, or hesitate because we think that the people in front of my uh, hear my talking or listen my talking, and he is going to laugh on my language, right? This is the main thing. And then we give up the talking because of that uh, fear of laughing, right? Then we think, am I right or wrong? He is going to laugh. No, if you want to laugh, let him laugh. We don't give up. You practice, you speak, because you know words. Yeah, I know there is lack of vocabulary, little bit lack of grammar. Okay, I agree. But again, I say that we are not zero in English. We know something. We know 40% of English. The problem is only on speaking. So start to speak up from today. Start to speak. People laugh, let them laugh. You don't give up. Likewise, you improve and practice yourself, right? And you have to continue reading, writing, and listening. Listening is also very important because the pronunciation, intonation,
Yes.
that all are very important in every language. So in English language too, right?
Yes, definitely. I totally resonate whatever you have said, because this is the main point put out here. Like, people have fear to make of fun. Like,
Yes,
they are always worried. Like, people can make fun of me. And you
yes,
said wonderful that thing. Like, we shouldn't focus on people's laughing. We shouldn't
mm,
give up, and keep
exactly.
working on your communication, keep speaking English. Because
Yes,
once, like, if a little baby start learning
hmm,
walking or maybe riding the cycle, you know can we imagine
yes,
without falling someone can learn riding or walking? No. Yeah. And people laugh. We laugh when we see our kids, like, they start walking, they are falling again and again. We laugh, and we just give them courage, like, you can walk, stand up
yes,
and walk, right? So this also, I think, we should appreciate beginners. We should encourage the learners, like, you can do, no matter today you are
ex-
fumbling, today you are have hesitation. One day you will be fluent if you are practicing continuously. So that matters a
yes,
lot.
exactly. Yes, that matters. And students are hesitate and lag behind, but they have to practice, they have to read more, and they have to increase vocabulary in whatever the language we are going to study. We want a lot of vocabulary for that language, right? If we have a lot of vocabulary to speak, then there is no point of stuck, right?
Agree.
Then gradually you learn. to frame the sentences, or to construct the sentences and articulate your thoughts, right? But for that, you have to take first step to reach towards thousands of things, right? So, student have to keep in mind that we have to start without any hesitation, and gradually they can increase their confidence, right? They have to increase vocabulary. That's why for my batch, for my students, I have opened that channel, Speak Up, for only vocabulary. Because I have students, homemakers, and working professionals like teachers and all, women. So they don't have enough time to sit and pick the words from book and find the similar words, find the meaning. That's why I got an idea. I thought to start a channel for only vocabulary. So they can increase their vocabulary by listening. While traveling, they can listen and continuously 4, 5, 6, 10 times we listen some vocabulary or anything. We can get it in our subconscious mind, and while speaking, it comes naturally, right?
Okay, okay. But here, I have noticed that learners have this problem too, that they are ready to learn vocabulary, or they have lot of vocabulary in their mind, but while talking with somebody they are not able to retain, and they are not able to use those vocabulary. So what should they do according to you? I mean, what is the wonderful rule they should apply? Like, this is how they feel more comfortable while using the passive vocabulary, how to make change into active vocab.
Okay, okay. They don't have to stop only the picking and finding the meaning of that vocabulary, but they have to use it deliberately in their daily conversation. They have to make sentences deliberately. They have to grab the opportunity, right? They don't have to wait for opportunity. They have to grab opportunity. They have to create opportunity to speak, and deliberately they have to use that vocabulary in their daily conversation, so that the vocabulary can stuck to their subconscious mind. And they have to do tongue exercise also, because some pronunciations are little bit difficult to utter or to pronounce. So tongue exercise also important, because while speaking, uh, fumbling is there, right? When uh, when we are beginners, we were also fumbling, right,
Yeah.
while speaking. So to mitigate the fumbling, they have to do tongue exercise and deliberately use the vocabulary in conversation.
Yes, I totally appreciate. Like, you shared a wonderful thing. Like, deliberately we have to use. We
Yes,
shouldn't wait for the time or anything. Like,
exactly.
and otherwise, our mind is not ready, because we are habitual to do the things whatever we know already, or what we do daily. Like,
Yes.
if you want to incorporate any good habit in your
Hmm.
daily routine, so we
Yes.
have to deliberately make time for that, or we
Yes.
have to just focus deliberately. Like, this is the time for learning English, or maybe this is the time for learning this skill. So if you don't have your mind, like, you don't feel like, still you have to do anyhow. So I would
Yes.
like to say, not only deliberately, but make a determination. Like, daily I have to use 5 new words while
Exactly.
talking with somebody. So this is how I think this is the best idea. Otherwise, there
Yes.
is no use of vocabulary if you are learning, 10 words daily, and other day you are learning 10 words, new words. Just you will learn ten words daily, and I think don't everybody doesn't have a sharp memory like you are learning 10 words daily
Yes.
and you can retain in your mind. So
Yes. Hmm.
until or unless you don't use deliberately in
Yes.
your daily conversation, so no one is
Exactly.
ready to remember. Hmm.
Yes, and what happens? Our short memory save. whatever the thing for short time, right? But you repeat after 10 hours, 24 hours, 3, 4, 5 times, then it goes to our long memory, right?
Fix.
And it
Hmm.
is stuck to our memory, and we can never forget. We never forget the word or whatever, right? So
Hmm.
that's we have to do,
Great, great,
right?
great. Okay, so ma'am, as you told me that you teach some homemakers and the teachers, you guide them. So, what challenges do you find while teaching them or while guiding them? Like, what challenges do you find?
Yes, there are a lot of challenges, and there is no fun without challenge, I think, right? Lot of students are teachers.
Okay.
So first, they think that I know English, right? They talk little bit wrong grammar. They do grammatical mistakes, right? They are very less in vocabulary, right?
Mhm.
But the but they want to say that I know English because I'm teacher.
Mhm.
So yes, so there is little bit difficulty to
Make them understand.
say them that grammar is important. Grammar is
Mhm.
important for every language, right?
Of course.
So you have to learn grammar simultaneously. They said, I don't want grammar, my grammar is good and all things. Yes, grammar is good. Grammar is good. But when we are in school, we want to take marks for grammar. Then, right, we have studied and our grammar is good. We know all grammar rules by heart. We know everything where to in past tense we have to use ed and ses rules, whatever. But while speaking, we cannot recall the rules, or we cannot think about the rules, right?
Mhm.
We don't have that much time to think and speak, right?
Mhm.
So we have to do practice, increase vocabulary, and learn how to use that grammar that we have studied in school or
Yes.
anywhere, how to use that grammar in speaking way, in spoken
Mhm.
language, right? Do and does rules, no. But what happens every time they speak, she do, she do.
Okay.
They can't understand or they can't recall that here we have to use does, right?
Yes.
Or whenever make the questions in simple present tense, it start from does it if the third person, singular person. While speaking, they can't recall, right?
Hmm.
So that is the way. And some women, I have students um, more than 60 age. Actually, I
Okay.
am also 58, but
Mhm.
so they want to talk with their kids, their grandsons, grandchildren
Oh,
who are in out of India.
okay.
They don't want to talk, but there is a vast gap, right?
Hmm.
Their
Hmm.
study, their writing, reading, and grasping power is a vast gap between studies.
Yes.
So grasping power become little bit less, right?
Yes.
So it is also a little bit challenge. But whenever I teach them, they are all are very happy, and I teach with fun and games and stories likewise. So they can grasp or they can get what I teach.
Mhm. Great, great. Okay. And the other thing I would like to say here, like, if you are learning something, always
Mhm.
be ready to accept your mistakes. So, once
Exactly,
you are ready to accept your mistakes, you can learn faster. If
exactly.
you don't admit your mistake, so how can you work on your weaknesses point? So I think, like, if we are on learning point, like, I also teach a lot of beginners. But it's still, I always say that I am also a learner, because learning never ends, according to me. Like, we can't
Exactly.
learn everything in one age also less for learning or exploring whole knowledge. uh, Look, all English
True.
is an ocean. English is an
Mm.
ocean. We can't learn all the things. So as much as we learn, I always find myself like I know nothing. When I listen any new podcast, any advanced learner, I think, oh God, there are abundant things I have to
Yes.
learn. So how can I say that I'm a teacher, or I can teach? I always think like I always have empty vessel to have a lot of knowledge. And yeah, that is why I never want to quit my journey, never want to stop my journey. Like, being a teacher, it's my responsibility to learn new things daily. And yes, to make our students or learners comfortable, and make them satisfied.
Facts.
So
Yes.
as much
Very
as we
true.
learn, I try to provide them. This is my motto.
Yes.
And okay, ma'am,
And
if you
when,
have a
yeah,
question, you
whenever we
can.
teach, whenever we teach to another person, that time we learn 10 times, right? We
Pardon, please.
find whenever we teach someone,
Mhm.
we learn 10 times more that time,
Of
because
course,
we find
definitely.
out our what is our well, less, or what knowledge we have to gain now,
Yes.
what I
That
want
is
to
my,
study and
yeah.
improve again. That we find out whenever we teach
Yes,
someone.
teaching is not only, imparting the knowledge, it's just like gaining the knowledge. Like,
Exactly.
you are getting day by day, you are growing, you are improving. As much as we share our knowledge, we are improving. That is why it is sad. Like, everything, yeah, everything, whatever you have, materialistic things, if we spend one day, we can lost everything. We can
Exactly.
lost everything. But if I talk about knowledge, like, as much as you share, you are not going to, empty your vessel. Just you are filling up day by day, right?
Yes. And whenever we gain the knowledge, some kind of satisfaction we get, right? It is a
Yes.
therapeutic for me, actually, gaining knowledge and learning new things, uh, and sharing my knowledge. I am also continuing the teaching because I learn lot of things while teaching, and I am collecting that amount as a fee. Uh, uh, I spend that amount to some webinars or some great personalities lectures to women,
Okay.
because it is my improvisation. It's for my improvisation. So
Okay.
and mm, so lot of women learn by this way, and me also. It is beneficial for me also to improve myself. So I like to teach to improve
Okay.
myself.
Really. Marvelous, whatever you are doing. And first and the foremost thing is the life purpose of our life is like satisfaction, contentment.
Exactly.
How
Yes,
much you
yes.
are
I
contentment,
agree.
how much you are content, right? So I believe that, as much as we do the work according to our passion, according to our interest, we get that kind of satisfaction.
Yes.
Because, our basic desires never complete. If you are
Right.
getting, any new thing daily, we have a lot of wish for other thing, because we get bored using one kind of thing. If you are using, one mobile for a long time, we think, in the market there are many new upgrades, new updates. I think we should purchase new, right?
Yes.
So I think we can never get
Never
satisfaction.
stop.
But
Yes.
yes, but if we follow our passion, we are totally satisfied, and then we
I
feel
agree.
like this is the purpose of our life, and yes, we are living our life happily. Otherwise, eating food only chatting with friends and passing our time, like it's total looking like like wasting our life.
Wasting
We
our time and life. Exactly.
time in life, right? So when we
Yes.
inspire the learners, when we teach the learners, then I think like this is the, like I'm living my life, just like the
Exactly.
we get from the nature, like if we see rivers, if we see plants and trees, they never eat their fruits, and river doesn't drink
Water
its
itself.
water, right?
Yes.
So I think this should learn all the people, like if you have got this beautiful life by the god, then find the motto of your life, like what can
Exactly.
you do creative, innovative, and what can you provide to the society, not just having for himself only. We are not
Yes.
animals, we have mind. So as much as you create the peaceful in the society, as much as you give the good vibe to the society, so god becomes happy. And I think this is how we get the happiness back. So
Yes. Yes.
yeah, so I believe in all these things. That is why I'm running my YouTube channel, to make me happy, and other I can also provide the happiness among the people.
People.
And
Yes.
yeah, and I got today you ma'am, like such you have the wonderful and insightful feelings like me. As much as I listen to you, I got that we have same vibe. uh,
Yes. We can resonate each other.
Thank you so much for making my day, and it I learned a lot through your journey, and whatever you are doing, it's a really phenomenal job. Keep
Thank
working,
you.
and yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted to meet you and speak you. I had a great time with you, and I'm very happy to see you and talk with you. And all the best, all the very best to your further journey. And we will talk again next month. We will take another subject and we'll talk.
Of
Okay?
course, yes. We have number of each other, and whenever I need, I
Yes.
can send you message, and we can join. And it would be really great for us to
Yes.
discuss any particular topic. It would be
Yes.
wonderful.
And
Hmm.
it is good for our improvement, our
Of
improvement.
course,
We
of
will do
course.
that.
Yes, definitely, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye
Nice
bye.
to meet you and have a nice time ahead.